19 Kids and Counting star Joseph Duggar arrested for alleged unlawful sexual activity with a 9-year-old girl.
The Duggar family. For years, that name was all about wholesome reality TV. But now, they're back in the headlines. And folks, it's for all the wrong reasons, again. Today, we're going to unpack the arrest of a second Duggar son, Joseph, and dig into these really serious allegations that seem to echo a very dark family history.
So yeah, the huge news is that Joseph Duggar has been arrested. And if you remember the whole implosion of the 19 Kids and Counting empire, this just feels like a disturbing case of déjà vu. This isn't just another celebrity getting into trouble. It's the second son from this one family to face charges like this.
And listen to the charge itself. It is incredibly serious. Lewd and lascivious behavior involving unlawful sexual activity with a minor. I mean, that's not some vague language from the Bay County Sheriff's Office. That is a felony charge that puts this whole story on a very, very grave footing right from the start.
Okay, so first things first, let's look at the arrest itself. So, here are the core facts we know. He's 31 years old. He was arrested in his home state of Arkansas. But the detail you really need to pay attention to is why. He's awaiting extradition to Florida. And that one little detail tells us everything. It tells us the alleged crime happened down there, and that's where this story truly begins.
Right, so this arrest didn't just pop up out of thin air. It's all rooted in some pretty disturbing allegations from way back in 2020. So let's go inside that investigation.
9. Just let that number sink in for a second. According to the police report, that was the age of the alleged victim when this incident is said to have happened.
The sheriff's office laid out the report they got from the victim. It all apparently happened during a family vacation down in Florida. The report details how Duggar, who was 26 at the time, is accused of asking the minor to sit with him, then covering them both with a blanket, and, well, then allegedly touching her inappropriately. So you have these really serious allegations. But what was it that likely turned this from just allegations into an actual arrest? Well, that would be what police are calling a confession. And this is absolutely crucial. According to the authorities, after he was confronted, Duggar allegedly admitted to his actions. But investigators also noted something else that's really interesting. Apparently, he had apologized for the behavior way back in 2020, which kind of suggests there was some acknowledgement of what happened years before any official confession. To really grasp the full weight of this arrest, you have to place it in context. Because this isn't just some isolated incident for this family. It feels like part of a deeply, deeply troubling pattern. I mean, just look at this timeline. It really lays it all out, doesn't it? It kicks off in 2015 with the first scandal involving his brother Josh, which got their show canceled. Then you fast forward to 2022, Josh gets a long prison sentence. Just a year later, his sister Jill releases a tell-all memoir about the family's trauma. And now, here we are, Joseph's arrest. It's been a whole decade of one escalating crisis after another.
I don't think there's any way any of us would have known my brother's living such a secret life. You know who said that? Those are Joseph Duggar's own words from 2015, when he was on camera reacting to the allegations against his brother Josh. To hear that quote now, knowing the charges he's facing, it is just absolutely staggering.
And when you actually put the two cases side by side like this, the pattern is it's undeniable. Both brothers, allegations of sexual misconduct with minors. Both situations kept quiet for years before they exploded into public view. And both scandals just completely shattering the family's carefully crafted public image.
You know, this quote from their sister Jill talking about her brother Josh, it really gets to the heart of the family's internal struggle. She draws this line between forgiveness and trust, and she points to this lack of real repentance. It just reveals this deep fracture inside the family, a fracture around accountability that seems to be a recurring theme.
So what are we left with? A family brand that was built on faith and wholesome values that has now been shattered, not just once, but twice by the exact same kind of scandal. It really forces you to ask, when a public image is this broken, what is actually left of the real family underneath it all?